Hey everybody, welcome back to Old Pete Gaming. I am your host, Old Pete. Now let's get back into the Long Dark. So we are in the Pleasant Valley Farmstead. I've passed a little extra time here, and it's still very dark. We're still a couple hours from sunset, so I'm just going to pass a little bit more time till it lines up. I was hoping it would be light when I woke up, but it was not. Alright, now we can see. Let's get on our way here.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Oh, you'll be fine. We're gonna look with our ears before we move here. Don't sound anything. I don't hear anything that sounds too terrifying. Wolf. Alright, we already checked the car. Now, from what I can tell, they have refreshed the loot tables in this expansion. That they have done. So I am now finding things in new and unusual places, which is really fun. So I'm hoping there might be something in here, which there usually isn't. And that has not changed. Oh well. Hope springs eternal, guys. So my real goal here is I want to go to Signal Hill. But it's not great traveling weather. I mean, the temperature's okay. It's only 13 degrees, so that's nice. And honestly, the fog isn't that heavy. I think as long as the fog stays like this, I'm good. My fear is that it feels like it could close in and be a really foggy day, which to get to Signal Hill from here, I'm going through bear country, double bear country, because there can be a bear over there, and there can be a bear that lives over that way. And they both patrol in this sort of area. So, double your bears, double your fun, right? It's really not that cold. I feel like he's overreacting at this point. Oh, I don't have any rocks. Did I ever have rocks? I know I killed those bunnies in Mystery Lake. I must have had rocks. When did I stop carrying rocks around? Oh well. No rocks to be had, I guess. I'll have to find one on our way back. I did leave quite a bit of stuff here, so I can't really skip coming back this way. Sort of committing myself to that just based on what I've left here at the
This stuff will come in handy.
farmstead. I'm going to leave that for now. I don't need to carry that around. I will come back for the fuel, though. It's nice and full. There used to be a chance of finding a revolver in this barn, but again, refreshed loot tables, who knows. Trying to find... And one place that there never used to be anything, but I do want to check out now, is up here. I was always so surprised that they never did anything with this space. I mean, somebody clearly was intending to. You have to do this cockamamie path here, across all these boards, and then you get there and nothing. But we'll see. Maybe this is where they finally added something here. This is where I get my revolver, guys. Oh, there's a dead guy. Do you have a revolver? Nothing. One thing that I've noticed that has been throwing me off is
Just out of
when
this.
you search bodies, it often, after you've searched them, doesn't say it's searched until you look away from it, and then it says empty. But when you're still on it, it doesn't show that it was actually searched. So I'm constantly double searching things now because I'm not sure that it was searched. I'm gonna warm up in here. Just hop in the hay and get warm before we head up the hill there. Hopefully this isn't a huge mistake and we don't have a blizzard set in the meantime. Alright, that should be good enough, I think. As long as it hasn't considerably gone colder. Hopefully my audio is better. I know the first 3 episodes the audio was a little rough. I think I had my mic just turned up too high. But I'm making adjustments and trying to get better as I go here. Right? That's the spirit. My main reason for doing this, I don't expect I'll ever have a huge subscriber base or be making tons of money off it, but I really love this game, and I think it'll be fun to share an adventure with you guys. Alright. Hold on, nothing. Visor check. Nothing. Oh, the weather's not looking great. So we've got to get a move on. We're going right through bear territory. I don't have so much as a stone to throw, as we learned earlier. So we'll have our wits and our senses and our stealthiness. Cat-like stealthiness. And I guess maybe cover from a blizzard. This is great. That 1 hour of warming up may not prove to be a net benefit. I'm trying to look around, make sure I don't see any large, furry wildlife. So I'm not too concerned about spraining here. I just want to get up this slope. Trying to avoid any wolves that might be at the top. Get inside and get warm. Nope. I tell you, they put various little pieces of animal sounds in the wind, I think, and in various house sounds and stuff. So you're constantly, just through ambient noise being put on high alert if you hear little grunt of a bear or the whine and a wolf's howl just mixed in with the other audio. It's very cruel. The devs are very cruel. It has a rope on it, so that'd be a good emergency exit strategy if we were to come, say, face to face with a wolf here. Let's run back to that rope. Once you break the pathing to where they can't follow you anymore, they'll just leave you alone. Now the bear can be up here near Signal Hill radio station, so be careful, especially at the crest, because he will walk right along the perimeter of it. I wonder if there's stuff over here now. Oh, I'm gonna spray. No, I said I don't mind spraining, but I would prefer not to if I can help it. I am probably going to be here long enough to fix any sprains just by resting, but that said, it would be nice to keep the option to stay mobile, keep going. Early on in a game with this low a loot setting, you really just have to stay mobile until you have the means to hunt reliably. And even then, still have to stay mobile because you won't have enough game to sustain yourself in one area for long. That would be an interesting play is to take that rope from down there and move it to here. What would that do? I know I'm getting cold, but I kind of want to look. I know there's a second climb down here. So the question is there a rope on the second climb? Alright. Oh, I don't want to get stuck here. Probably from down below would be the better point to try and observe that. Certainly the less dangerous observation place. Anything here? Oh, they didn't change that. always there. I didn't notice if the farmstead had the reliable wood match spawn that it always has or not. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use some lantern fuel here. See what we can see. This has in the past been one of the most generous loot spots, you know, just pound for pound in the game. Especially in terms of getting quality stuff. Probably shouldn't talk when I'm pry barring those open. Hard to compete with that. Oh, I'll take it. Find a flare gun. Nice. So the question is a revolver to go with that ammunition here? On the way back, I know a path that often will have some birch saplings that we could try and grab. I am down to make some arrows. I believe we have a couple ruined arrows that we got the heads off of that we can use to oh, hello, there's some better footwear. Military coat. We actually, I think that'll be better than the urban. I would imagine, right? It's gotta be military versus civilians. Mackinac jacket and rifle ammunition. Well, I don't see a revolver.
Drop something.
But this was pretty good nonetheless. Hey, another lantern. You have less fuel. I'm going to use you. It's always been an annoyance to me that you can't take the lantern fuel out of lanterns without destroying the lantern, which doesn't seem like the way that lanterns should work, right?
Just what I need.
Hey, it's not even ruined. I feel like every time I get peanut butter here, it's ruined. Okay, well, moderately successful. I think we've got pretty much everything here. So now it's just a matter of what to do with these various articles of clothing that we've acquired here. So let's look at our clothing. I know the Mackinac jacket is just going to be pollen. It's like one of the best coats in the game. My guess is military, if I fix it up. Ski's actually kind of better, and it's much lighter. Not as protective, but I don't have it on the outside here anyway. This has 1.5 wind protection. Military has 1.6, and it's in less condition. So we'll wear this on the outside. We'll wear the Mackinac under. Yeah, if we fix it up, it'll be better than the ski jacket. Not by a huge margin, but by a margin, right? And right, so, and then which needed more repair? This is 53, this is 73, so. I would prefer to not tear up any clothing for cloth. I'd like to not do that if I can help it. Just because you never know what's going to get ruined. The interloper settings for damage to clothing in an animal attack is reasonably brutal. And, I've had things ruined before. So, if I don't absolutely need the cloth, I'll wait until I get an alternative source of cloth, like curtains. We have plenty of cloth back at the farmstead there. I think I already have charcoal, which should mean that I can draw here. I want to make sure that I'm not going to be eaten by a bear while I do it. Alright, so the question is this enough visibility to draw here? Oh, it's pretty. And I'm going to crouch just to be safe. And it is. Alright, let's see how much we get out of this. Woo! Lots. Wow, you get to see all the way to the Three Strikes farmstead. Is there a hatch? Does it show a hatch? Shows a lot of stuff. You can see a backpack over there from here. This guy has got some keen eyesight. He's good. He's real good. Well, I don't see a hatch over that way, so it's got to be somewhere else. Which actually is good, because that hatch over there is not the best loot. So I was talking about taking an alternative route back, and the weather is pretty copacetic to that, as long as there isn't a bear down here. Oh god. The building creaking freaked me out. Can also be wolves down here, so this is not without its hazards, you know, but it's the long dark. It's the apocalypse, you know. We're all gonna have to take some risks here, folks. Hey, there's a sapling. And it even looks like it might be a maple sapling, which means we have the makings of a bow. If we kill a couple rabbits, cure those guts up, cure this sapling up, we'll have a bow for ourselves. So this is great. Fantastic. Alright, and I will drop my hatchet, because I don't want to use 2% of that. Oh no, 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 no! I must have 2 hatchets. I'm carrying 2 hatchets? Alright, Hinterland. The audio is officially messed up on sawing down the first sapling. I've noticed that on birch saplings, when there's a cluster of them, the first one will make no sound. And then the subsequent ones, it will have the sawing sound. And it looks like, at least in this instance, on the maple tree, or on the maple sapling, rather than making no sound, it actually made the chopping sound as though I was using a hatchet, even though I didn't have a hatchet in my inventory. So that's interesting. I'm sure that's something they'll patch. It's so funny, the little things that break on you when you change one thing in a computer program, like 5 other parts start having problems. Well, the sapling was definitely worth taking this path. We'll see if it has any antecedent dangers. Or I guess they wouldn't be antecedent, huh? Subsequent dangers. I think we're near the landslide that cleared up and opened up a pathway to Blackrock recently. Which usually there is a car over here that might have some stuff. Maybe we got a firearm. That would be nice. I don't know how to get to the new zone, the airfield. I can't make heads or tails of how you get there. I don't want to look it up, because exploring the map and kind of figuring it out, it's just part of the appeal to me. I've never looked up a map in the long dark, and I don't intend to start now. But it is strange that it's not marked on the map somehow. I know it's far territory, but ooh, rifle cartridge. Is that a sign that there might be a rifle in this car? Perchance. Firearm cleaning kit. Oh, the evidence is just overwhelming that there should be a rifle in this car. And there isn't anywhere. Sad panda. Maybe this is the guy with his rifle over here. That would be cool if loot was laid out. I feel like sometimes it is. Sometimes the loot's laid out to tell a little story. I really enjoy it when it works out that way. I almost wish that the scenes were maybe a little more drawn out even, you know? The closest thing to that I can think of is the series of notes that you get about the guy and the girl, and the guy freezes to death in the last one. Sean didn't wake up. Where's your rifle? Who took your rifle? Is it in his bag? Thought for sure it would be in that bag. He thought it was alright here. He was wrong. He's dead though. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. Boy, this weather is really nice right now. I know we're only a couple days in. What are we on? Day 4? Yeah. And it's Pleasant Valley, so that could change in about 5 seconds. But right now, it's a beautiful day for getting out and doing some stuff. I was hoping to find a few cattails. I'm hearing some very angry sounding birds. Is that those? Like I said, there is a bear cave that can spawn over in this cliff here. So I need to be a little careful. Add to my provisions here. Oh, there's a wolf. Alright, well, that concludes our cat head, or our cattail gathering portion of this episode. Don't need to tangle with him when I still have no weapon on me. Avoidance is key at this point. That's where we came down. So we should be able to see the rope climb here. Can't exactly tell where the tower is. Probably be better to be on this side of the path anyway though, since wolves are often in that field. Let's see if we can figure out where that climb is. The thing about it is it's such a huge climb, and I mean you can just walk up the slope. I mean I didn't even spring going up that slope, and that's a long slope, you know. So it's just I don't know when that climb would be worth it. I guess maybe just as a convenient way to get down. Maybe there's some stuff on the shelf that's in between the two climb points that you have to climb up to get. That's probably where that body is, actually. Those crows are probably above a body that's on the climbing ledge halfway up. But given our container settings, it would probably be an empty body anyway, unless I had something laying in the snow next to it. I feel like that's got to be the climb point, right? It doesn't seem like it has a rope either. Which, man, that would be brutal if you went down that first climb and you weren't properly rested for a up climb. That would be brutal. Can I get up here? I just want to see. Let's see if I can get up high so I can see. After this bike. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a rope on either climb point. So you would have to climb down with a rope? Whew. You're gonna be tired. Did I ever manage to acquire a rock? I still haven't picked up a rock. Oh, where can I find a rock around here? Probably by the river, right? They're called river rocks for a reason. Don't mind grabbing a couple rabbits. Heading inside, letting those hides cure. Some future gloves for myself. Oh, I don't think I checked the tractor. Does this have flaps? No visors. Oh well. Mr. Bunny. Interesting defensive instincts on that bunny. Run towards the threat. Try to go between the threat's legs if you can. Boy, this weather's so nice. I kind of want to try and travel. Tired though. I'm tired, and if I rest, it's very likely that the weather will stop being as nice. I see a rock. Yeah, it's late in the day. That's the real problem. Late in the day, I'm getting tired. Ooh, I have a magnifying glass, so this is a free fire day. Interessante. Alright, let's shoot a rabbit. Where are you? Whoa. Boy. Something's going haywire with my computer here. Can you hit a laggy rabbit? Oh my gosh. I apologize, guys. I don't know quite what's happening with my rig here. But I will get inside here. It's about time to cut this short anyway. Or not short, but cut it off. We'll get in here and we can tend to our rabbit and our graphics card, apparently. Alright, everybody. I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you, everyone, for watching Old Pete Gaming, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.